Concrete Jungle here with Darnell Walker. Darnell, tell me how you guys got into boxing.
Okay, well, how I got involved with Rico is, well, a couple of years ago, he was going through some coach changing, and what happened is I had been his friend forever. Then he just asked me, hey, this is my mindset. He put the team together. I said, okay, so ever since then we've been working together. But we started at Broadway Boxing. He started at other gyms, then he came to Broadway Boxing. He was already an amateur with over 150 amateur fights. So once he said, all right, this is what I want, can you help me? We went to work.
Now, how from the time you guys started boxing to now, how has the relationship between you guys strengthened?
Okay, it's strengthened because we keep everything above board. There is nothing that, like I said, is taboo. We are all grown men. We're all honest with each other, and I think that's the thing that helps is honesty, communication. We talk. We try to read each other. A little tired. All right, we'll take off today. You know, it's time when we pick it up. So it's all understood that this is a working relationship also. So it works. It works because we know that, look, when we're in the gym, we're in the gym. When we're outside, we're outside. So it's business.
Now, you guys have been able to manufacture an 18-0 record with 10 knockouts. How is this possible with the training that you guys do, that you guys have been able to be so successful?
Okay. The work we do is tough work. Like I said, he allows himself. You have some fighters that they do not come with an open mind, an open heart, and it's hard. You almost have to force them. This is a game. It's a sport. This is a sport that you cannot force anyone to do. They have to want to do it. He wants to do it, so we know because he wants to do it, we can push him hard. See, if you want it then, and you know where your mind is, and you know you have an objective that you want to reach, you have no limits. And he has no limits. He's willing to be pushed. And the style of training we do is normal for everybody. They've heard of circuit training, but they've never done our circuit training. And that's the variation. Our circuit training is meant for several different things. It's meant for explosiveness. It's meant for endurance mentally. It's done endurance physically, cardio-wise, strength-wise. So everything that we do is not just attacking the body, it's really attacking the mind too, trying to make a stronger mind. So that's really what's helped. And the fact that we work with different weights in here, the fact that we work with middleweights, lightweights, heavyweights, and heavyweights that are solid heavyweights, heavyweights that are strong heavyweights, that's what helps us. We go back and forth. So that's what helps. This is now Showtime's main event. So we want to look, we want him to just look stellar. Now our mindset is that we put the work in, he's put the work in to do what's ever necessary, whether that's a knockout or whether that's the decision. But we put the work in to look good, to move good. When we work together, Chris Escamilla, Lawrence Farmer, Darnell Walker, Rico Ramos, we work together. It's funny because he gets mid-work from 3 different people, 3 different mindsets, but all of them are connected. All of them are connected. In the corner, it's like when he's sparring, we're all on the same page, just different things, but they all correlate.
Now, this next fight coming up, you guys have been fighting a lot of good established fighters. Yes. to make Rico better.
Yes.
How much more do you see it till you guys start going for a championship belt?
We are in the stages right now. I truly believe we are in the stages because as his coach, what I always do is I look at the fighter that he fought and I look at the fighter that he fought and who that fighter fought. And I look at it and the caliber is coming up. You know, you look at Alejandro, but he faced Montiel, and Montiel is facing Nonito Donaire. So you are at that edge. He is at that edge right now. I really, between his Al Heyman knows exactly what he's doing. Al Heyman is very intelligent in the game, And what he's doing is making sure that Rico gets the right test at the right time. We converse about it all the time. The wrong test at the wrong time. Too much, too soon. Al Haymon, ever since he stepped into Rico's career, he has been guiding him the right way. And as long as we keep following the instruction and what Al is setting up, man, when it's time, he will be ready for that world title shot. Because the people that he's facing, Al knows they have experience. And that's the concern that we see and what we converse about all the time is that when it's time, they haven't been properly prepared. Yes, Roberto Ruiz, you can talk about Kerman Garcia, you can talk about Ronaldo Lopez, you can talk about Celio Santos, and don't get me wrong, but in that corner, you saw Daniel Ponce de Leon in that corner of Cecilio Santos. And if at any time we do not respect and appreciate the knowledge that we have and that we have to give, then we put him at a disadvantage. We never do that. And these names, which are the names I'd like to go after right now? Raul Ali, Poon Swat, Wilfredo Vasquez, Steve, I don't want to pronounce his name wrong, Steve Molitor from Canada. These are some of the names that we would like to go after right now.
That's an interesting. I've never heard that concept. Is something that you guys want to unify the titles at this division?
Yes.
How important is that to you?
Because that's what we talk about all the time. Legitimacy of this super bantamweight division. But legitimacy in the sport. We would love it. I mean, I think about it all the time. Mike Tyson was the last true undisputed who unified. Why can't they do that now? You see Al Haymon is doing it now with the Super 6 tournament, trying to find one true super middleweight. To me, that's what a true champion does. He belt collects. And no matter what the risk, he's prepared properly for that risk.
Why do you think so many guys are willing to just move up to the next weight division after they've won a title? They don't care if they lose it too much.
Because now you have to defend that title. And are you a Bernard Hopkins? We love him as a fighter. Are you willing to defend your title 23 times? Sometimes it's easier to get it and then move up. And then say, oh, I moved up. But what about these young guys that want the opportunity? Are you willing to say, I know I can beat you. I know I can. So I'm going to stay here. This will be Rico's 5th title defense. So yes, he's prepared. He's prepared. We would love it if he would go collecting belts.